Welcome back to Sanction Sank TV. I'm your host, B, and we are here with a hip-hop artist. Not only does she rap, she sings, she's a lyricist. Her name is JADA BLAZE. Thank you so much.
Look, thank you for having me.
you.
It's been a long time coming. I've been reaching out for a minute.
Okay.
Well, at least my manager has.
That's on the crew. That's on the crew. That's
Yeah,
on me.
okay. So they slipping on their job. Okay.
Thank you for carving out time out of your schedule to spend some time with us. We're going to go right into it. I love your confidence. I can't say it enough. When I was looking through your music, I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. And we need you. We need someone like you in the industry.
I think the game do need it.
Yes.
Because the last person we've had, I would believe, is Missy Elliott. And, you know, Adele, if they want to go on a singing route. But, yeah, definitely. I think it's a need because most average women look like me. Shout out to my BBW plus size all day.
Yes.
You know, but at the end of the day, I just want women to feel confident. And so a lot of my music is targeted towards men, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, I think it's enough music for the men out there. So women, we need to make our mark.
Right. And not only that, it targets men, but I believe that men can learn a thing or two from your music as well. Because besides a few of them, but most of your music, it does bring up some poignant information that we really need to talk about. Like some of these things, I mean, you give it to us hardcore.
I mean, I don't think I cut corners with nothing.
No.
At the end of the day, I think I've learned, because I've been doing music years now, and I've learned that a lot of places I go to, I tend to not see a lot of women.
Right.
And it's because it's such like a male-dominant industry that a lot of women shy away.
Right.
And so when I get on stage, it's almost like, you better make a way. You better make room, because if you coming behind me, you better bring it, because I already know that I have to like hold it down for a certain kind of woman. And for me to have a presence, I gotta kind of like step it up. And so I think a lot of men will learn that a lot of women, BBW, we don't lack confidence. We actually pop it. So a lot of men tend to think that we're selling, and no, we're not selling no more. We're kind of like doing our thing.
Yes, I love it. And oh gosh, please don't change. Because that's another thing too, when people make it in the industry, they forget who they are. They forget that foundation, and they try to, I guess, assimilate to somebody else. And
but you know, the industry will tend to tell you who you are. And I'm an indie artist, so I pay for my own stuff. I make my own moves. I kind of do it how I want to do it. And so I think that way, if you make more noise that way, when the industry come to you, I would think you have an opportunity to say, hold up, now let's negotiate. Because I think when you sit back and you're nobody and they begin to develop you, they can manipulate who you are. But because I have opportunity to be myself, and I've went viral like 3-4 times now, it's kind of like when you come to me, I'm kind of going to be like, I'm going to be JADA BLAZE. Now, I'm not saying people don't like to slim down a little bit, but the core of yourself is really where I kind of like put a lot of emphasis on, because I know where I came from. And you kind of can't forget. Well, my family is not going to let me forget. Let's just say that. You kind of can't forget about who you are. And I just want other women to look at me and be like, she looked like me. You know what I'm saying? She confident. She understands who she is. Because it took a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of self-love to get where I'm at. Don't think it was just like, oh, I woke up, oh, I'm popping. You know, it was kind of like a gradual state of, this is who I am. Like, you either going to accept it or not. So when I get on the mic, it's almost like, okay,
here I go.
Run it.
You
know what I'm saying? That's the mindset I go into, like hunger. Like, I'm here to just conquer everything, because I realize that people are not going to give me nothing. They give me actually a harder time, because they're like, oh, what you going to do? Sing gospel? What you, baby girl, sit back.
Not sing gospel.
Sit back, homeboy. Let me school you.
Not that there's anything wrong with singing gospel.
No, there's nothing wrong with gospel, but a lot of people assume plus size women is like, let's go to church. There's nothing wrong with church. I go there on Sunday. But at the same time, I just want to let them know that, like,
you have so much more to offer. So you also write poetry.
I started in poetry, actually.
Tell us about that journey.
Well, I started in poetry, I don't know what grade I was in, like 5th or 6th. And that was just a way simply to express myself. I was also in chorus. So poetry was something that's probably why I'm in the rap route because poetry was kind of a different way to express myself. I could sing, and then I was like, okay, well, let me write different things. And I had a teacher who kind of like believed in my craft. And so that's kind of how that developed, and I began to be in plays, and so I have a minor in theater too. So my theater kind of came up, and they had me doing different things. So poetry was just the avenue of, I believe, how I learned how to write for myself.
And that is very important. The skill of writing, people take that so lightly, but you can do so much with it and go so far with it.
Nobody is not getting my, listen, I write all my music, all my freestyles, everything, good, bad, and indifferent. I write it because I feel like I don't want nobody else speaking for me.
You.
Now, I'm not saying like when I get up in the game where I go blank and need somebody to help me, you get writer's block. But I tend to write all my music because I feel like it's important that I say what I feel. I don't really need you to write for me because I've been through so much and came from nothing. You really can't write. Like, it's a lot of stories I could tell. You get what I'm saying? So
we're going to hear so much more from Jada Blaze. Stick and stay, Sync to Sync fam. We'll be back.